Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's Professor Pierce here, PP for short. Today I got a Vespiquen deck for you guys today. Boy, this thing was fun to play and make. It was really interesting because it helps you set up for a lot of potential double kills. So taking 4 prize cards is like what this thing does easy. It's pretty fun. So once you guys take a sweet gander at the list real quick and see what else I maybe got going on the left side there. A little some shenanigans in the future. We'll go ahead and get right into the video here. Alright, and we're facing Fatto. Amazing username, by the way. And I'm gonna say too, this guy was like, I don't know if he was new at the game or if he was just slow playing the entire time, but every time it was his turn, it was just, whew, he was going slow. So on his turn, I have everything sped up. This part is literally sped up ×2. Took him that long to decide what heads or tails he wanted. And you think, okay, you know, maybe he just, you know, wasn't paying attention and wasn't ready for it, but he was literally this slow the entire time. It was literally crazy. I mean, some people just like that. So we got a mulligan here, of course, and we don't get to go first, of course. But it could be worse. Could have more than one mulligan. So we'll go ahead and set up, not the best hand in the world, but we do have the battle pass, so that is something. And we'll see what my opponent has going on here. He is finishing setting up, so he is running a Polkia deck. I was thinking that with the Chinpao coin, but then the Dark Eye sleeves definitely threw me off a little bit. So he's gonna Ultra Ball for probably a Frigibax. Yep. Place that down. I'm not sure what else he's got here. He got an energy he can't even use on it. Perfect. That's what I was thinking. Maybe new. So back to my turn here, or start of my turn. We'll go ahead and get these two guys. We'll attach an energy and we'll go ahead and attack his bench because Vespiquen does damage to any Pokemon that has damage counters on the bench. It does damage to them already, so it's pretty interesting attack actually, because it's, like I said, it sets you up for a lot of kills in the future here. So we'll go ahead and get a Bidoof down too, and we will greening cells just in case here. And now it'll be my opponent's turn here, and he's gonna hopefully not take as long this time. This part I didn't speed up, so you can kind of see how slow he is to do anything, to think, really. You have to suffer with me a little bit, but yeah, the Vespiquen it's not too hard to get up with the Leafeon because you get, you know, 1 energy attachment, and then if you Leafeon, you can Leafeon to it, so next turn you can just attach to it again, and then bam, you got a Vespiquen up. So it's not like the end of the world. 3 energy is kind of hard to accelerate, but we do have a bunch of Gardenia's Vigors in here to help accelerate energy that way as well, which is really nice because it is quite a surprise to the opponent if you don't have any energy on a Combi on your bench and then you just Gardenia to it and then you attach to it. That's why we're running such heavy energy in here, so we can hopefully see all of the energy that we need to attach to stuff very quickly with Gardenia. So when we get Gardenia, it's not like we can't use it. It's that's why we're running such heavy amounts of energy in here too. So he's going to Masagosa, which is an interesting card. Not sure why he's not running Skater's Park, but maybe he is, and he's just running a 1 of Masagosa. And he's not going to get it. And hopefully we can get a Vespiquen off this Masagosa, honestly. So we did get an Ultra Ball, that would be good, but let's see if we can just get it off this. And we do, let's go. So something is in our favor for this game. So we'll go ahead and grab our big B here and attach to it as well. And then we can evolve some stuff. We can get this Beach Court in place so we can retreat the Manaphy here. And then we can go ahead and attack. So what's cool here is we can attack the Palkia, and then we put the damage counters on the other Palkia and the Frigibax on the bench. So in the next turn we can Ivy Star with Leafeon and boss out the other Palkia, and then do 200 to it, killing it, and then doing 30 to this Palkia that's in the active here that would be on the bench, and that does enough damage to knock it out too. So then you're taking 4 prize cards, like boom boom pow. It's really good against decks like this and decks like this. I mean, it's good. It is good against Chien-Pao, I would say, but Chien-Pao can definitely just. Chien-Pao's just a good deck. It can just kill anything in one hit. So you got to be careful anyway if they got the nuts. But it's good against any deck that has basic V Pokemon that are in like the 200s. Because that way you can set yourself up to take 4 prize cards. So he does have the rare Candy Excalibur here. And he's going to grab some more cards. And he's going to Super Cold us here. I guess he's going to attack since he doesn't have... It looks like he doesn't have the Palkia V-Star here. So he's just going to attack us with Hydro Break. And that is fine with me because we will be able to take some prize cards here. And we're going to go ahead and get this Bidoof. Bidoof. We're going to get the B-Barrel so we can draw some more cards here. But that is good. That's a good hand. So we'll place that down. We'll get another Combi ready to go. And then we will Ivy Star this Palkia and Phantom Queen it. So bam. So easy for a prizer here. So that's a lot of energy. Let's see if we get some more energy from our prizes here. We do. There's a lot of energy. See, like that's what I'm saying. You have all this energy. So once we finally draw the Gardenia, we can easily play it and get our Combi set up, or play it and get our Leafeon set up. That's another good thing too about playing this Leafeon is with weakness against Charizard, because unfortunately our Vespiquen is weak to Dark. So when the Charizard comes out in that matchup, we do kind of just lose to that, but we do have our Leafeon to do damage against it. So that's pretty nice. So you can see my opponent is taking a hot minute here to do anything. It seems like he's kind of run out of steam. I mean, taking two prize cards is pretty difficult here, but he can probably kill us here with Chien-Pao. All he has to do is retreat and then Chivalry Chill and then kill us with 2 Hail Blades, or 1 Hail Blade with 2 Thingamabobbers. Excuse me, I was getting a drink. So he's got the research here. Let's see what else he's got. He's gonna Super Cold anything. No, he's just going to grab some more water energy first, and then he'll probably Super Cold. And we do have the Manaphy on our bench protecting us this whole time, so he can't Greninja us any. So our Hawlucha and our Combi are safe for now. So he's going to Hail Bladus, and then we'll go ahead and put up a 1 retreat cost Mon, so we don't, so in case we draw a Gardenia, we can play it. And you see how much I'm waiting here. So let's see what we got here. So, oh, boom shakalaka. That's what we call streamer luck. So it's called the LDF luck, honestly. So we go ahead and get that, and we go ahead and play it so we can get our Vespiquen up. And can see it kind of just comes out of nowhere because it just has one. It just had one thing on it and was a Combi, and now it's all the way up here. So not the best B-barrel in the world, but it's okay. We don't have to Hawlucha. It doesn't really matter here because we just need a boss to win or anything at this point. Because he can Hail Bladus here for 300, but I can just re-kill him with the Leafeon, so we do have game in hand. So he has to Iona us here. He's kind of in a weird predicament here. Because either way we do it, he's going to, like, if he retreats and attacks with the Greninja, my attack is still going to kill it either way. With the extra 30 damage onto it from the bench. So he doesn't have much of a prayer here. He is thinking. You see how I was saying he's just gonna scoop here, I guess. Cause yeah, can't really do anything about it. So that is the deck right here. It's you know, you take 4 prize cards pretty quick. And then, honestly, the hardest part is taking the last 2 prize cards, because once you kill 2 Mons like that, usually they don't have a lot on the board. So it's kind of hard to get set back up to kill more stuff after that. But we're going to go ahead and get into this second game here versus Butt Gardner. Just the amazing usernames today, just coming in clutch. This time, I did not have to speed up anything in this video because this man played normally. And oh my god, it was just, I can't stress to you how painful it was to play that game. Alright, so here we go. So we got another terrible hand. Honestly, glad we mulligan because that one is pretty bad. So we'll see what he's got here. Speaking of playing slowly, he is taking his sweet time to set up, probably thinking about which Mon he wants to put up front. I probably could have sped that part up though, to be fair, but it's already too late. I'm already recording. We're already talking about nothing. I can ask you the question, snacks. What are you snacking on? Could be some beef jerky, maybe. Who knows? Alright, so we'll go ahead and set up our Combi here. Not a bad hand. Kind of mid, but could be worse. So we're facing Reggie's here. You don't see that very often. So we'll go ahead and save the Hawlucha for... save the Hawlucha for when his bench is actually set up. I think we're gonna go ahead and grab our Leafeon here. It's just kind of hard deciding what I want to get rid of. Probably just get rid of the Hawlucha. I changed my mind though. I'm gonna grab the B-barrel just in case. I mean, I rather have a way to draw cards than just energy and get stuck. And if he wants to Iona me, then that's perfectly fine. He'll Iona me into 5 new cards, or 6 new cards. But I don't even think Reggie plays Iono, to be fair. So let's see. He's got Artisan, so I respect that, and he's got a Research. So there's a couple in the discard pile. He's kind of got the nuts right here. He's kind of going off. He just needs 2 more here. Let's see what he's got. Does he have enough? Alright, he has shoes. And he took it, so it's got to be something good. It was Reggie Rock. Let's see. No shot he gets Reggie Ice from this. That would be crazy. Man, he's got a lot of stuff. Alright, so he's gonna hoard here. Let's see what he's got. No shot. No shot he gets Reggie Ice. Alright, he doesn't get Reggie Ice, so we can play the game here. Alright, so we did draw the Leafeon, which is funny. We'll go ahead and Artisan first. Get another Combi probably. And then we will B-Barrel, hopefully grab some energy. This is kind of a tough decision because I want to see some more cards here. I don't really just want to Gardenia, but I also really don't want to get rid of this boss. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be able to KO me next turn. But let's go ahead and research here. Wow, that is not a better hand. Holy crap. Well, we can do this, though, to get him out of the active spot, to kind of put him in a more awkward position here. And then we'll Greening Cells, I guess. Not really much we can do. I mean, if he has a boss and he gets Regice up and he gets a switch, I mean, then he's got it. He's got the nuts. But I don't think he has all that. So he has Peak, which doesn't really, well, I mean, it kind of messes us up, but it's not the end of the world. So he does play Ino, which is interesting. I didn't think he would. Maybe just 1 or 2 of them for like a Lost Box matchup or something like that. So he does, okay, so he's got another switch card. Let's see what he's got here. He still can't Reggie yet. I keep saying Reggie like that makes sense. Like all of his cards aren't just Reggie. He can't Reggie Gate yet. Or that's not even what it's called, whatever. You know what I mean. He can't use the Reggie ability without all of them on his bench. And he doesn't get it. So it's another whiff turn. So I know he's mauling right now. So we'll grab Hawlucha, which is good, so we can put that down and Flying Entry onto this and that. We'll go ahead and place it on here just in case we don't get a retreat option, because I'm kind of thinking I want to Iono. I know his hand's not very good, but I don't have much of a choice here because I need to get this Ultra Ball or a Vespiquen, which we do get. So we can go ahead and evolve this. And we can keep this energy on here, which is nice. And we can also B-Barrel, which is also nice. Alright, we got another Vespiquen too. And I don't want to Ivy Star because I definitely want him just losing this energy and putting more on them. And the best part about this is once I take so many prizes here, he has no way of healing, so I can just slowly tick away at his back line here. And once I kill something a couple more times, he will just basically run out of options because he's not going to be able to Super Rod all these things back in because he's already used a couple Super Rods. So once I kill the Registeel and Regieleki at the same time, he's basically done for. So he has to be able to kill me before that. So he's got the Horde again. So he's got an Iono. Okay, so he does play a fair amount of Iono. I guess I underestimated why he would play those. Alright, so he finally found the Regice. It only took him half the game, unfortunately. So he's got the energy here. He can't really do a lot of damage to me, though, which is fine. He's getting rid of a Regirock, too, which is interesting. And he's going to get on break for 130, so that doesn't even two-shot me, which is crazy. So I'm checking out which Regis are in his prizes to see what I should kill. It's I kind of don't want to do anything here. I think I kind of just want to take this kill and then put more damage counters on the other ones here on his bench. So they're getting up there. So only two more kills, and then I've basically wiped his board. And with those 2 more kills, that would be 1 prize, and so I would be down to 3. And then I would take another prize, and then I would be down to 2. And then once I take those 2 prizes, I'm taking Registeel and Regilucky at the same time. So I just need 2 more kills basically with my Vespiquen, and then he is done for. But it seems like he couldn't grab anything he wanted to grab, and he was just kind of breaking a bit of the game. So he's just going to go ahead and scoop. Unfortunately, I had a lot of people scoop against this deck. I don't know if it was just because they were breaking or what's going on. Or like, you know, they just want to get on to the next game or something like that. But I had a lot of people break. Not break. I had a lot of people scoop against this deck. It was pretty interesting, actually. I've never had this many people scoop to a deck before. Maybe just because of how much it sets up, and they're like, oh, you know, I see in the foreseeable future I'm gonna lose all these different prize cards on my bench so quickly. I should probably just give up now so he doesn't take all these prize cards and humiliate me. That's gotta be it. It's gotta be it. So we're facing Zoroark here, which is pretty interesting because usually you don't see Zoroark in the format anymore, and our deck kind of destroys Zoroark because it already puts damage counters on it, so I don't even have to play Hawlucha. But it looks like he has a really good starting hand here, so... and we really don't. We don't have a supporter, we just have a bunch of random ball cards here, which is not very good, so we might not be in the best position to say we can easily defeat this deck. But let's see what we got here. We draw another Ultra Ball. We prize 2 Combies. What the heck? That's kind of crazy. And we prize the boss, unfortunately. Do I grab another Combee or do I grab another Bidoof? I guess it really doesn't matter. Probably should have grabbed... Now that I think about it, I probably should have grabbed another Bidoof. Just in case he kills this one. But, oh well. Oh well, live and learn. At least we can get some energy up this turn. It's kind of the difference between the last game. The last game I went for the B-Barrel very early versus going for the Leafeon in this game really early. So we'll kind of see the difference here. I don't really like the way that this is played because now I'm just top decking, obviously, which is not very good. And I'm probably just going to top deck into an energy, which is not the end of the world, but it's not very good just because I would prefer any kind of supporter at this point. So he's going to go ahead and research too, and he still has his V-Star here. So he's on. Oh, I was just about to say he's only doing 30 damage, but never mind. He is now doing 130 damage. And he's going to go ahead and V-Star as well now and get rid of more of those Gengars. So he can set up his bench, and he's finally found the Gate Drop Bog. So he can set up his bench fully now if he wants to. I'm sure he wants to set up more of the Zoroarks like that rather than the Gengars. So we'll see what he sets up. I'm guessing he's going to set up that. Will he bring another Gengar to the bench right now? Let's see. Alright, so he's just going to go ahead and kill us. Which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and put a Combi out just in case I don't know what I'm going to draw. I did draw a supporter, not exactly the one I want. I don't really have much to do here, unfortunately. We are set up for next turn, at least, so that's something. I drew a B-Barrel off that, of course, so I should have played... I should have gotten a freaking Bidoof instead of the B-Barrel, or Bidoof instead of the Combi, but... oh well. So he's kind of popping off here. While we're a little behind. So he's gonna go ahead and get the V-Star. And evolve that. Oh no, he's gonna escape rope. I just kind of have to give him this, honestly, which sucks. Because I don't want him doing that much damage to my main attacker right now. And he's going to do exactly 200, which is the worst part, because I was thinking he was going to do 180 because of the DTE, but this guy don't have it on him, because he's doing pretty good. I mean, the only good thing about this is he has a lot of stuff on his bench that is already set up for us to attack. So that's the only good thing, but we're just a little behind here. We are getting set up now a bit, so we can attach some more damage counters here. And it kind of doesn't matter where we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Grab another Vespiquen here and attach another energy to it. We can't really do anything. We should... let's move this just there so we can kill him a little bit easier, hopefully. So they're gonna take a lot more damage here. So we do have a boss for next turn, which is good. So we are set up so we can boss the other Zoroark on the bench and then take 4 prize cards like we did the first game. So that'll be pretty easy. So he has to Iono us here or kill us in one blow, which would be very difficult because he would need 3. He would need his full bench damaged. So he has to have a damage pump. So he has the Netherworld Gate, so now he's doing 250. And of course, he's got the damage pump. So that's quite unfortunate for us, honestly. That's kind of just game now because we're kind of screwed since he's going to do 300 and we don't have pretty much anything in our hand here to do anything. So this man just kind of had the nuts. We kind of just got screwed. Because usually this is a really good matchup. You can see how it would be. You can see how this would be a very easy matchup for us because of how he puts damage counters already on his Pokemon. So it's just really easy for us. We don't even have to use Hawlucha. So we'll go ahead and pheromone that off. Not like it really matters too much. Let's hope that this boss can buy us a turn so we can top deck something we need. But he's got an escape rope, so nope, it doesn't really matter. I wanted to put this game in here anyway because this is it's a good game for my opponent. He kind of just popped off, so we didn't do that bad. We just kind of had a late start, and there wasn't really much to it. But that is the Vespiquen deck. It's very easy to take 4 prize cards, as you can see, unless your opponent has the nuts. Then you kind of just are screwed. But that's just how it is any game anyway. I really like this deck because you can set up multiple prize cards. That's always really fun. And I really just like Vespiquen anyway. It definitely needed some love. I'm glad it got some love. And we'll go ahead and get into this last little video here. That'll be it from me. PP out.